What's up, everybody? So glad y'all could make it. I'm your man, Rob,
And I'm Kat.
and we are Finding True Love Incorporated.
Yes,
This has been a long time coming.
definitely.
I cannot tell y'all all the mountains we climbed, all the valleys we went down in, all the boulders and hills and rocks we had to move to get to today.
Yes, I'm
But
so excited. And I'm hoping everybody done tuned in and you're watching our page. This is going to be a fun, exciting talk and event you don't want to miss.
we have so much to talk about. We ain't gonna get to it all in an hour, but we're gonna do the best that we can. So on that note, you ready?
Yes.
Let's get it started.
All right.
We done had so many people send us questions about how we found true love, how we keep it together,
Yes.
how we don't get on each other's nerves,
Exactly.
how we still love each other. Now, granted, we've been together 8 years. We've been married for 6. Okay. We actually met on POF. I think that's your name.
That's it. POF.
Plenty of Fish. You know? And Plenty of Fish kind of has a stigma. Seems like everybody that we ran into, except for a few people that done met people on there, things didn't go well.
Right.
So that being said, we came up with the idea, let's start our own.
Yes.
As I'm sure you guys know, the world has lost its mind. Okay. So we wanted our site to be a little different. I think there might be one, maybe 2 other sites that's similar to ours. So as you heard me say, the name of the site is Finding True Love Incorporated. It is a Christian dating site.
Yes.
Okay. So straight out the gate, let me tell you what the difference is between us and everybody else. Number 1, you have to be a Christian.
Definitely, indeed.
And let me define that a little bit. When I say you have to be a Christian, that means you have to believe that Jesus Christ was born, bled, died, rose again on the 3rd day, so that you might have a shot at eternal salvation. Okay. If you're not feeling that, if that ain't what you believe, we ain't mad at you. Unfortunately, this ain't gonna be for you.
Exactly.
All right. Number 2, you have to be 25 years or older.
Yes.
Why is that, Rob? I'm glad you asked. Okay. It is in our experience, especially in today's climate, the average person that's 25 and under ain't trying to be serious.
No, they're not.
Male or female. Everybody running around playing games. I get it. We all done been there. You know, you're doing what you do. You're living your best life. This time, okay, hey, you know what? Go ahead, do your thing. You know, once you turn 25, maybe you might be ready for a real relationship. If you are, we love to help you.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. I just had a brain freeze. Number 3. You have to be a natural born female looking like for a natural born male. Or a natural born male looking for a natural born female. What does that mean? Because believe it or not, everybody won't be able to figure that out. Something like that. That means if you were born a female, you were raised a female.
Yes.
You like being a female, and you plan to die a female. Well, hey, we'd love to help you find a male.
Yes.
So it's a shame that we have to actually say that.
Yes, yes.
But in any case, if you don't fit that, once again, we're not mad at you. Unfortunately, we're not for you. Live your life, do your thing. There is God. God only knows how many other websites that is specifically for you.
Exactly.
All right. That is what Finding True Love is. That is what we're about. If that's what you about, come on, hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
We love to have you. All right, you ready to get to some questions?
Yes.
All right. So, first question. You want to go first?
Yes.
Which question you got?
All right. How did you know your spouse was the one God had for you? I knew, first of all, let me just tell y'all, this is my second marriage. I used to be married to who I thought was my husband, but wasn't my husband. I thought I had to be married, but he wasn't the right one for me. So I guess if you all know about prophesizing, it was prophesied years ago when I was married that my first husband was not for me. I just thought I had to be married because it was the right thing to do. So I should say on down the line, never did work out. We got a divorce, so 2013 we got a divorce. So I used to get on my mom's nerves saying, when I'm gonna find the right one, this and that. I used to watch Hallmark every single day. Love stories, this and that. I'm telling you, I was addicted. But eventually it was prophesied to me, you going to find that right husband is yours, that right rib that belonged to you, that just meant for you. And she said he gonna have a little thud to him, and and you gonna know that was for him. That's for you. So one day when we was on POF, it took me almost 2 weeks to respond to him. So because I knew everybody was just not meant. I could tell y'all I did go out on some dates and stuff. I did have my son with me. He'd be like, well, I got to sit up there and come with you. Just sit here and just watch your mama, So that's what happened to me. But when I met Rob or whatever, I knew he was the one because he had that thug in him that it was prophesied to me. And I just had this good feeling about him. And I just knew he was the one. And then so it's like God spoke to me, say, that's the one. And it's just like he was perfect in everything. He was calm. He was just patient. And when I'm talking about patient there with me, he was patient, with my loud mouth, especially my kids, he was telling my kids, and everything. When I say he was patient. So he was meant for me. I was like, that's the one. He was the one, but on down the line, I could say, I did say that I loved him first, when I told him, and he was like looking at me. And from this day, he was like, yeah, you might have said it first, but I thought it first. And I always say that still don't have nothing to do with it. I said it first and I meant the first, so that means I loved him first. But we always debate about this. But how did you know your spouse was the one God had for you? It was prophesied to me and God told me, and look where we at now. So
is it my turn?
It's your turn.
So needless to say, there's a whole lot left out of that. That was not said. As far as me, after my previous relationship, I just took a break from women for like 9 months altogether. I needed some time to heal. I needed to fix some things in my life. And one day my daughter, she come up to me and she tells me, she said, Dad, you are a great guy. You deserve to be happy, And she's like, why don't you go on POF? And I said, go P when where? And she said, go on POF. I said, what is POF? She said, plenty of fish. I said, plenty of fish? What does that mean? She said, you ain't never heard of plenty? I said, I have not heard of plenty. What is plenty of fish? She said, it's a dating site. I said, I haven't been there, done that. I ain't trying to do that no more. I don't want to. She said, Dad, I'm telling you, you should go. And like I don't know about y'all. I'm old school. Okay, the way we came up, my day, we see a girl, we go up to her. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way, especially women, the way y'all dress, the way y'all carry yourself, would depend on how I approach you. I'm gonna be real from day one until however this lasts.
Mm-hmm.
If you look like a hooker,
Lord.
if you walk like a hooker, and you talk like a hooker, and you dressed
Jesus.
like a hooker, I'm coming at you like a pimp. I don't know what else to tell you. That's how Detroit, Michigan, stand up. That's how that's where I'm from. That's how I was raised.
Lord.
However, if you dress like a lady,
mm-hmm.
and you walk like a lady, you talk like a lady, then I'm gonna come at you like a gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is. And the way when me and my fellas would be out and we go places and we see women, depending on how you look, would depend on how we come at you. You know, if you look like a lady, I walk, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Girl, you are rocking that dress, you know, something like
mm-hmm.
that. Please tell me you looking for me. Something like that, you know. I'd say something funny, I'd make them laugh, you know, especially if we're at the club or wherever we at, you know, just have fun with them, you know. Talk with them for about 5-10 minutes, because ladies already know you're trying to get at them. Ain't nobody stupid. Everybody knows you're trying to get at them, you know, and you talk with them for a few minutes, and after about 10 minutes go by, they be like, okay, maybe he don't want my number or something like that, you know. And then I said, look, you seem like a nice person. I'd love to talk to you sometime. Can I call you later? We didn't have cell phones, we did have pagers.
Yeah, pagers. Yeah.
We didn't have cell phones. And stuff. So she'd write her number down, you know, and stuff like that. When's the best time to call you? She said, you call me on Saturday. And we call them. We plan a date. Go someplace fun. That's another thing. Y'all got to go. Nobody goes no place fun. Stop going to the movies on the first date. Go someplace where you interact with go bowling. Go play laser tag. Go shoot pool. Go to the batting cage. Go throw rocks in the ocean or something. You know, do something.
Oh my God.
Like that, you know, but do something where you can get to know the person and stuff. Go roller skating. We stayed at the skating rink. Lord have mercy. Northland roller rink. Come on, Detroit. I know y'all know what I was a regular riding. Killing it. So we had so much fun. In any case, all that being said, I go on POF. I decide, you know what? I'm gonna try it out for 30 days. I fill out a profile, send the profile through. I come back the next day, 24 hours later. I check my profile. I got over 100 messages. And I'm like, good God, am I the only man on here? All these people, and they're from all over the world, you know, something like that. So I'm like, okay, I need to revise this, you know. So I go back in and I revise it, and I said, listen, if you don't live within 50 miles of Orlando, Florida, yeah, this not gonna work out, you know. I revised it, sent it again, come back the next day, 24 hours later. I got another 100 messages. I'm like, what is going on here? Now I'm getting messages from Shims. I did say Shims, Shims, Shims.
Lord.
If you don't know what a Shim is a he, she, people that's not sure which one they want to be. Stuff like that, okay? I don't roll like that. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. I like women, period. I don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're Puerto Rican, if you're Chinese. I do care if you're from Earth, okay? I ain't trying to get with no Klingon, no Vulcan, no Ferengi, or whatever. If you are a female from the planet Earth, I can rock with you. If you like men, I can rock with you. I don't care if you're short. I don't care if you're tall. I don't care if you're big. There's nothing wrong with chubby love. I grew up on chubby love. Detroit, Michigan. Once again,
I'm not finna get fat.
Something like that. I ain't asking you to get fat.
Okay, I'm just let that be clear.
I got with you now. Okay. I can't be wrestling with them big girls anymore. But anyway, that's how I grew up. That being said, a lot has changed now. You walk up to a woman now and say, hey, how you doing? And she ready to call 911 on you, something like that. You know, nobody has relationships where you can walk up to them and say something. You know, I don't know what has happened that everybody's so terrified when they get approached to something like that.